Hey there, guys, gals, fans, and pals. John Megacycle here. Our next matchup in the October 2020 Tetris tournament is Zemy versus Sky Mix RMT. I'm really excited to see how this will go down for both these players. Not really too sure what to expect, to be honest. So we're just going to click the start button, and we're just going to have at Sky Mix on the left, Zemy on the right. Already the first line coming out of Zemy. Sky Mix looking like he's wanting to build up that kill stack, trying to build up for that 4-piece bonanza. Zemy's actually new to Tetris.io in general. I don't know if you noticed the player's rank. So it's understandable that we might not see a ton of the hold usage. But I'm still excited to see how this match is going to pan out. Sky building really, really tall right there with the quad attack. Unfortunately for Sky, that four ended up as garbage right for Zemy to control. She just threw it right back at him. Really quick reversal right there. Really impressive. I really thought Sky was going to be in the lead really quickly here, but Zemy was able to just throw it right back with good luck on her side. Ooh, that long piece caught Sky just right unawares. Unfortunate, but that did clear his stack, and now he's able to just start over. Not a problem. Zemy trying to keep it a little light. Not a bad strategy. Probably trying to feel out Sky Mix a little bit, trying to wonder what Sky's moves are, what Sky is trying to do. So, never a bad strategy when I see players just trying to build up slowly. It's not a bad deal. I know more experienced players would probably be on the attack more often, but that's okay. And again, the garbage opens up right for Zemy to use. That's incredible. Zemy having a tough decision, and there you go, it's sent right back to Sky. Really unfortunate for Sky having the garbage just literally spoon-fed to Zemy. Sky's probably hoping for some long pieces, and he's just about to get one. That'll clear his stack a little bit, throwing a bit more of the garbage back at Zemy. That's still really open for Zemy. That's not helping Sky whatsoever. Sky's got a lot of good potential here, throwing a lot more damage back at Zemy, trying to make sure, and there we go, another, oh, quick change out. Sky building up his lines a little bit more. That threw me off guard. I thought there was going to be more. Yep, and more combos from Sky. Really trying to push it. He's got to really push hard, because if Zemy can unlock her garbage, that's a ton of free damage she's going to be able to throw back at Sky. Sky's just got to put the last nail in the coffin right now. And there we go. Okay. Zemy lost that garbage potential, but that's okay. A clean sweep and a start over for Zemy. Slow build up for Zemy. Sky trying to hammer down these quads as much as he can. Throwing a quad at someone 4 lines at a time is great. Deals a ton of damage, can really throw another player off. The only thing is, if the garbage really is open to a player to have, that's what makes this difficult. I'm not too sure if we lost connection to Sky Mix. His game does not seem to be responsive. I don't see any messages seeing what happened. I'm not really too sure what's going on. We'll give Sky a second or two, see if he comes back. I'm just gonna message Sky in Discord real quick. Oh, okay, he's back. Maybe fell asleep or something, I don't know. Anyway. Right back to it. Zemy keeping it really, really light on her side. Not seeing any massive attacks being built up, and that's okay. This is almost like an interesting bait and switch kind of a tactic, letting your opponent attack first so you know how to reconcile the garbage and throw it back. That might be an absolute power play move, but I'm not too sure yet. Sky getting everything ready for more damage to be sent. Very nice piece placement. This guy's got 2 long boys in the stack. I'm seeing some hesitation to build combos, but that's not really that big of a deal. Oh, really vicious attack from Sky. Now what you might be noticing here is Zemy doesn't accept the damage right away if she can pull off some combos. Pulling off combos and clearing lines of your own when that red line next to the big stack fills up. I'll just use my mouse. When this line right here starts to fill, that's when you know garbage is being sent at you. So if you can counterattack with completing some lines of your own, it really lessens the damage you receive. So it's a real reversal kind of a move. Sometimes it happens on purpose, sometimes it happens on accident, but still, when it really happens, it's really impressive to see it go down. Sky building up another quad stack. Sending it right away quite ruthlessly. He's just building up, just building up. Sky's not taking any prisoners or any time. Zemy having a little bit of garbage on her side. If she can get to that left side, that's going to be a quad she can throw right back at Sky. And right there, just as the prophecy foretold. Now right there you see the big red on Sky's screen. So if Sky could have cleared a couple of lines, that would have lessened how much he received. If anyone's new to Tetris.io or Tetris in general, just want to make sure, just talk about the rules real quick right there, and that's why I bring it up. Sky with some pretty good piece placement here. Really thinking stuff through, trying to maximize how stuff is laid out. Zemy, unfortunately, with that long bar, not really in an ideal spot at all. And that might be it for Zemy's first stock right there. You see the caution symbol right there? Oh, yep, that's what did it. Okay, Zemy with a clear plate. Let's see how she handles a redeployment of forces and see if she can keep Sky off his feet. Sky building up right there, another quad stack. He's got a long piece in hold. So I wonder if he's just building up so he can throw 2 of them at the same time. It kind of really feels like that's what's... Oh, okay. Sky's going really, really tall. He's going to go for some, like, Mega Ultra Thunder combo that I don't even know what it's called. Yeah, he's really... Oh, this is where it's dangerous. And then Sky counters back with a quad. He nullified the damage he was going to receive from Zemy's attack. And that's exactly what I was talking about earlier. That was brilliantly executed timing-wise. And Sky's just going to start throwing damage right back. Really going to see if he can just get Zemy completely caught off guard. Oof, weird placement for Sky. See, on Zemy's screen, everything's open. Everything's open for business. Just a couple of long pieces, couple of L pieces, just anything to just get something going. Lots of opportunity. Ah, just wasn't enough. 1-1. Sky ties it up with that last match. Don't forget, this is a best of 5, so first to 3 points is going to take it for the victory. So we are neck and neck in this tournament already. And Sky having a little bit of problem with that. L piece recovers quite nicely. Zemy first with 1, Sky with a counter. So we can already kind of paint a portrait of how these players operate. Sky's trying to go big, trying to go absolutely massive, so he can hit 1, 2, 3, 4 counters with as many lines as possible. It's a valid strat, pretty risky if you're not quick enough, but it worked out for Sky. Definitely in that last match highlighted that strategy being plenty viable. Zemy trying to keep things a little more light, a little more just chill, maybe being more reactionary against Sky, so let Sky do the attack and then she counters with the garbage, also plenty valid. Interesting to see two different play styles. Sky working, as you can see right here, just gonna have a massive line of stuff. A little bit of kerfuffle in the beginning, as you can see. Goes to pull out a hold piece, gets the exact same piece. Now the problem with this is building up too high. If Zemy can get any damage in, that would have been trouble for Sky. Sky was able to pull it off. Zemy's got now a bunch of garbage to deal with. And this time, the garbage was not nearly as forgiving. Garbage for Zemy, the opening's on the left side. And Sky's just going to be absolutely relentless, trying to get as much push as he can, because Zemy's garbage pile is completely blocked. Zemy's got to work through at least 6 or 7 lines, quick math here, to get through all that. And Sky's just going to get another quad, another triple, another quad. Yep, now is absolutely Sky's time to attack. Even if Sky can only get 1 line in. Good attempt on Zemy. Tried to see that rotating there. It just didn't pan out. Either way, clear plate for Zemy. Looks like Sky's got a little bit of his garbage to work on. Not a big deal. Ooh, that was risky. Yeah, this is the problem with S pieces building up way too high. This is going to be a little dangerous on Sky's side. If Zemy can capitalize on that and get some damage onto Sky, because Sky's garbage is, unfortunately for him, all over the darn place. A little bit of comboing, a little bit of back and forth. Sky has some gaps here, but he's willing to make it work with those L pieces. I was talking to Zemy a little bit earlier today, before the match. Ooh, hold on. Well, hold on to that thought. Oof, that's rough on Sky. That L piece might be his savior, though. Yep, that opens up the rest of the business. Okay, Sky's out of the danger zone. I was talking to Zemy a bit earlier, for someone that's not used to the hold piece, and she mentioned that the hold piece can actually add a lot of complexity where complexity is not required. And I totally get that perspective. That makes sense. You know, it adds other variables because you're not keeping track of one piece, you're now literally keeping track of 2 pieces constantly, and that adds a lot of stress to the situation. So I can totally understand that viewpoint. That's incredibly valid. Sky working it down, finally getting to his garbage. 1 line, 2 line, 1 line, 2 line. Working these combos. Those combos really add up. So that was a really good push on Sky. Or from Sky. Sky was the one pushing, not the one getting pushed. And we're in a similar situation on Zemy's side. If she can get down to her trash and start comboing back before Sky can get to his garbage, that's going to make that quite interesting. And that's the beginning of opening up for Zemy. Sky doing some nice work, working down his nonsense pile as well. Zemy opening up her garbage pile. Oh, sealed it up with an L piece. Interesting. Oh, that might actually pay out very well for the next couple of pieces that she receives. A lot of back and forth. A lot of back and forth. And right there, Zemy opening up the block again. Switching out using that whole piece to great advantage. That worked out very well. Getting a little dangerous on Sky's side, starting to build up like a skyscraper. This is... oh man. This is one of the dangers of building too tall, in my opinion. This just gets a little dangerous. Nice recovery on Sky, able to get some damage down. Zemy's gonna have to do this like a surgeon if she's gonna get out of this situation. Oh, man. And just not enough. Good effort out of both these players. But man, that was just danger zone, caution zone, warning flags, the whole business. Okay. Oh, looks like we had a bit of a network blip, so we joined in with the game already in progress. Not a problem. We're seeing the archetype of both these players right away. Sky building up real hard, real fast. Zemy actually building up quite a bit as well. Not being nearly as defensive or cautious now. Sending, yeah, just, oof. Rough placement with that S on the Zemy side. That's going to be a little difficult to manage around, but not undoable. And just like that, the garbage opens up for Zemy. She's able to counter really easily. I'm seeing a lot of L pieces. Didn't use the L piece. Interesting choice. Sky keeping it calm, cool, collected, I can see on his side. Building up a little bit here, trying to make this all work. Just one or two awkward pieces can really change the dynamic of a match very, very quickly. Yeah, Sky's ready to throw down some damage. It gets a few more L pieces. That might be the end of Zemy if Zemy can't get to her garbage pile. Oh, that's so close. That's the first stock. And she's already going to start the round with damage. Unfortunately, she placed that L piece right where the garbage was going to be. But this gives a really great opening for her to throw everything back at Sky if she can coordinate these next few pieces. Sky having a bit of damage on his plate, and there it is. The garbage being okay because it's in the same area. It'd be really unforgiving if you have some on the right, some on the left, and you can't really build up if you're trying to get down all that trash. Zemy with a lot of potential here. If she can put a bit of pressure on Sky and really hammer down some combos, this is going to really pan out well in her favor, and she'll be able to kill off Sky's first stock. Couple pieces sent, a double, some combo action. Yeah, that puts Sky in the danger zone. Man, those S pieces right now, and this T piece is not at all forgiving. That caught Sky a little bit on the unawares, I think. It's always great because I'm seeing these players not give up at all. Really, kudos to both of them. Really trying to make it work, even at this dangerous situation. Sky pulling it out there. Did you just see? Oh, that L piece was a savior. Quick rotate. Nicely done. Zemy keeping it nice and light on the right side. Working through the garbage. Getting it all the way down to the bottom of the pile. Being able to put on that extra pressure so that way Sky can't react. Oh, double switch. Oh my gosh, Sky is literally paying the bills with all this garbage. Oh, that L piece killed him. It couldn't rotate the S fast enough. That was an incredible survivor story from Sky. He really bought a lot of time with that. Zemy with an interesting configuration here. A bunch of gaps. Unfortunate. But I'm confident. Oof. Interesting. It's always hard to say whether an option is good or bad. You know, I'm always hesitant to say, oh, that was a bad move, or that was a... You know, it's always interesting to see, because now I was going to call Zemy out, but look at this. Really great opening for some L pieces to really do some damage back to Sky. The garbage that was just sent, I don't know if you caught that, was really right in Sky's favor. It worked out perfectly for him. Now Sky can keep this nice and lean, just send some singular combos out and just keep it all nice and light. Or he can build up his kill stack like he's been doing. Either way, interesting match. Zemy has some potential here. Lots of gaps, though. Gonna have to make some really, really quick work out of all this if it's gonna work. Gonna need some serious combo action to get out of this mess. Sky's starting to do the build-up again. And unfortunately for Zemy, that wraps it up. Really good match out of Sky Mix and Zemy. Really like to see the performance we had going on. That was well executed. Think a bit of practice. I'd love to see these both these players in another tournament. Really excited to see how that would pan out. Anyway, thanks again for joining us, and we'll see you next time. Hey there guys, gals, fans, and pals, thanks for checking out my video. I also want to take a moment to thank all my supporters and donators, and if you'd like to join up with me and game with my crew, all the information to get connected is in the description below. Thanks again, and I hope to catch you next time.